A Raleigh County official said late last week that he would prefer to look at other options to build housing at a Thursday meeting of the Reinvestment Housing Incentive District Task Force Committee. The county struck down a city proposal earlier this month that would have incentivized a local developer to construct 26 duplex units in northwest Manhattan. Manhattan City Commissioner Peter Opelt.
We're trying to get to some standards, and I really wish that we wouldn't talk about lost revenue because we're not getting that revenue right now. In fact, it's losing revenue.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we're talking about development, it is foregone revenue. You're not paying anything out of your coffers.
County Commissioner John Ford confirmed that dispatching the emergency services and losing property tax are examples of what they mean by adverse effects from RHIDs.
Exempt properties are an exempt form of those county services. It's simply a loss. I mean, during that 15-year period, we're not gaining anything out of that.
What are you gaining next year?
Opelt argued the county's losing revenue on the lots being undeveloped and vacant. Ford countered by saying the building projects should be brought up separately and not as an all-or-nothing package. Officials from both sides plan to continue their discussions with the hopes of finding a solution that both sides can agree to. County commissioners last Thursday held their first budget work session, proposing a $58.3 million budget for 2026, an increase of 5% from 2025. The initial worksheet calls for a 2.7% increase in county salaries. The cost of living adjustment impact is a significant part of that. Budget and Finance Officer Brittany Phillips.
We have the cost of COLA calculated at 2.7%. This is a financial impact of $743,526.
County Treasurer Shiloh Hager says she used a 3.5% interest rate for 2026 as financial experts predict a reduction in interest rates from 5.2%. This has led to a lower capital improvement plan budget than last year, but she expressed some concern about the CIP.
Because of the large CIP balance that we have, I believe I've underfunded or estimated what that transfer of interest to CIP is for this year. So I'm even questioning whether we're going to hit our budget on interest income for this year.
Another budget work session is scheduled as part of this morning's County Commission meeting, which gets underway at 8:30. U.S. Senator Roger Marshall held a Zoom call Friday addressing the president's Big Beautiful Bill. Marshall says he has long supported federal nutrition programs, including WIC and food banks, but says the federal government has increased spending in these programs over recent years.
But what you need to know is that nutrition funding from the federal government has tripled. We went from $60 to $180 billion a year over the last 8 or so years. Which again, it seems to be unsustainable.
He also addressed concerns about the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I grew up listening to NPR. My kids grew up watching Sesame Street, but it just feels like they've went in a different direction. Many Americans don't want their federal dollars going to their programs, and I agree with those Kansans. I think it's time to end the federal funding of their programs. I think our local radio and TV got that all covered.
The Senate could vote on the bill as soon as today. Randolph Pride was celebrated over the weekend, the community's annual 4th of July celebration. One of the highlights of that event is the turtle races. K-State Assistant Professor Mike Finnegan.
So we'll have box turtles, we'll have water turtles, and then we'll flight them. So 6 turtles per flight, and then the winner of each flight will then race for the grand championship.
The turtles were placed at the center of a ring, and the first ones to reach the edges of the ring were declared victors. Chelsea Albrecht's family won the grand championship.
This is Small Town America's funnest event. It's an annual tradition, and we teamed up with a friend of ours and got a great turtle this year.
The winning turtle also won the award for the longest turtle.
You know that feeling when someone shows up for you just when you need it most? That's what Uber is all about. Not just a ride or dinner at your door. It's how Uber helps you show up for the moments that matter. Because showing up can turn a tough day around or make a good one even better. Whatever it is, big or small, Uber is on the way. So you can be on yours. Uber, on our way.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Good Monday morning. I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. Kike Hernandez hit a 2-run homer. Will Smith also went deep as the Dodgers got a dominant performance from reliever Justin Wrobleski and the rest of their bullpen in a rain-delayed 5-1 win over the Royals on Sunday. Wrobleski pitched 6 innings of 3-hit ball in place of opener Lou Trevino, who helped L.A. win for the 6th time in 7 games. Chris Bubich allowed a 2-run shot in the 2nd inning. Among the 3 hits and 2 walks he gave up over 5. The left-hander also struck out 5, but suffered his 4th loss in his last 5 starts despite maintaining a 2.25 ERA. Kansas City will open a 7-game roadie tonight in Seattle. Michael Wacha goes to the bump in that 8:40 contest on News Radio KMAN. K-State's James Guyette earned an invitation to the USA Baseball Collegiate National Team's training camp. He joins former teammates Tyson Neighbors and Kalen Culpepper on that squad. K-State's James Guyette earned an invitation to USA Baseball's Collegiate National Team training camp. The Californian becomes just the 4th Wildcat in program history to earn an invitation. He joins former teammates Tyson Neighbors and Kalen Culpepper along with K-State Hall of Fame inductee Craig Wilson. This past season, Guyette led the team with 24 relief appearances, going 4-3 with a 4.70 ERA and a team best 4 saves. LeBron James will exercise a $52.6 million option with the Lakers for the coming season, further confirming he will become the first player in NBA history to play a 23rd campaign. A person with knowledge of this decision told the AP that neither James nor the team are ready to announce the decision publicly. He, however, recently returned to on-court workouts after taking several weeks to recover, having sprained a knee ligament in the Lakers' final game of this past season's playoffs. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.